Hello, welcome to another episode of Sudoku and Variants, where I teach you how to solve Sudoku and Variants the easy way. Forgot to put in the word hello on my script here. Put it in, and the thing goes crazy. Anyways, the rules. The rules. The rules are that 1 through 8 must be put in every column and row. Without duplicating. Also, an odd and an even number must be paired together within each individual block. You cannot put two odd numbers or two even numbers within the same block or same brick, I should say. I am going to look at column 6. I see that it is missing a 4 and 8 and a 7. In row 6, we see a 7 and 8. So I know I can put a 4 here. I will simply pencil in 7 and 8 in the other bricks. I am moving to row 4. I am merely going to pencil in some ideas here. I am missing the 1, 4, 5, and 6. Now notice I did not pencil in 1, 4, 5, 6 in that one empty spot because I didn't think that would be useful. I am now looking at row 6. I see that I need a 1, 3, 5, all odd numbers. I will pencil in ideas here as well. I do look up and down the columns to be sure that I'm not missing anything. Here I am looking for another 1, 3, or 5. I will continue doing this pencil marking in and until I have a eureka moment. Column 5 needs a 1, 3, 4, 6. Oh, the reason why I only put in 1, 3 in that upper box is because I can only put 4, 6 in with the 3s bricks. I can't have 3 4s or 3 6s. So I didn't know that I sometimes made the 6 a G in my head. Interesting. Now, because I do have brain damage, we are solving this the easy way for us. This means more pencil marks than what you might see someone else do. And you might see the occasional G. But I'll try and catch those. Now that I am aware, I do that randomly. Rolling floor laughter. Now there There is logic here though. Because I cannot put two evens or two odds together, that will help me solve this. One, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this column here, column 4, is missing the 1, 4, 5, 6. However, it already contains a 4 and 5 in row 7. The 2 can only be paired with an odd number. We already have a 5, so I must put the 1 here. The top row has a 4, which means I must put the 6 with that 7. This leaves only the 4 and 5 left to place. Notice that in the other half of this brick, where the cursor is must be an even number, due to the fact that the other half can only have odd numbers. Great logic here, folks. I know that I must put the 4 here. That leaves the 5 here, and I get to look at another row. Row 2 needs a 2, 4, 6, and a 3. Now I see the 4 and 6 in column 3. I can easily put the 2 here. This leaves only the 4, 6, and 3. Well, I see a 6 in the in, in column 8. And the 4 in column 1. Also, that 7 must take an even number. This means I can place the 6 with the 7. Now the 4 and 3 I cannot determine yet because the columns do not contain any info that helps me yet. I am only pencil marking in the middle because I can. Row 1 needs the 1, 3, 5, and 8. The 2 and 4 can only take a 1, 3, or 5. This means the 8 must go in column 1 or column 8. I cannot determine which column gets the 8. I only know the 1 can't go in column 8. I am using A to stand for all this, which is actually German for everything. I can put 1, 3, 5, or 8 here, so I am just going to use A instead. I just think in terms of everything everything can go here. Row 3. Row 3 seems to not be helpful. Um, I need a 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. Look at column 3. We see something exciting here, as I sound like Droopy. Droopy was a dog who was always dreary sounding, even when he was really, really happy. Anywho, column 3, while I laugh at myself and see that we need a 1, 3, 5, and 6. Now that 7 must have an even number, so I'll put the 6 there. Let's retract this a bit. I meant 8. Let's fix my notes to say 8 and not 6. See? If I can do this, so can you. 7 and 8 is the pair we want in this brick here. Now we still need a 1, 3, and 5. However, row 7 has a 1 and 5, so I will put the 3 here instead. And a 5 here because this row already has a 1. This tells us that our pencil marks in row 6 can change to a 1. This also means we can change the other pencil pencil marks 2 and put in the 3 next to the 4 and in row 6, and put the 1 in row 3. It also means that we can put in a 5 here and get rid of the 1 and 3 pencil marks. Not bad. 26 minutes in, and we are halfway done, roughly. I think we should just finish column 3 with the 5 and be done with it. Now I'm going to do a quick look to see if there is anything else that needs changing in my pencil marks. I am not seeing anything, so I will move to row 7. Here we can put in a 6. We are missing the 6, 7, and 8, but because column 2 already have a 7 and 8, I can only put in the 6 here. I see a 7 in column 7, so put the 8 here and the 7 there. Column 2 should not have a 5 pencil mark, so I'll remove it. Column 2 needs a 1, 3, 4, and a 2. Well, note that it has a 5 and a 7. This means that the 6 here must take a 3 because there already is a 1 in this row. That makes this a 1, and we can remove the 1 over here as well. Now I only have to fill in a 2 and a 4. Looking across down rows 5 and 8, I do not see a 2 or a 4 in either row. I then look at row 3 and see I need a 2, 5, 7, and 8. I'm not seeing anything that sticks out to me. The 7 and 8 in column 7 tells me that I can only put a 2 or 5 here. Okay, now, I think that column 1, column 7, should be looked at. We are missing too many numbers here. The 1 can only go in row 4 and 8. And the A8 we have in the top row, I can change to real numbers now. Okay, column 7 needs with every number except 7 and 8. Notice I put in 1 through 4 in that bottom brick and didn't bother shrinking it down yet. Because I still can have those numbers on either side of the brick, left side or right side. It is time to bring in new logic here. I have to now think if this number is an odd number, what does that do to this other brick over here, wherever that here is? I penciled in 7, 8 because that is the only numbers that can go there. The other empty spot can take 2, 4, and 6. am looking at where well, duh. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at row 5. Notice that where I put a 2, 4, 6, if I can not put a 7 on that side, which I can't because below that spot is a 7, and we can't have two 7s in the same column. That means that I must put a 7 in the left side of this brick. That makes this an 8. And then up here loses its 8 mark, 8 pencil mark. I can then put in the 8 in row 3, column 6. And take out the 8 in the pencil marking. Looking at the end of row 3. Plus, I can't have 3. Plus, I can't have the 5 in the first column because the 5 can already only go with a 2 in the other spots in that row. No other number can go there. So I make that 5, 7 a 7. Notice that in the top row, I can only put a 3 or a 5 up there. I already have an 8 in that column. And in the last spot must be an 8 because I can't put an 8 in column 7. Okay, note that in row 8, I cannot put a 1 on the right side. I can still put the 1 on the left side in row 4. And I still need the 2, 3, and 4 in column 8. I put a 1, 3 pencil mark in row 8, column 1, and now I am stuck. I will pause this recording and figure it out. Now notice in row 3 there is a glaring 8 next to a penciled in 2, 5. Obviously, I cannot put a 2 there, so I can put in the 5 there and the 2 in the last spot. This also means that the 4, 5, 5 in the row below gets changed to a 4, and that I can also change the 4, 6 to a 6. And go to town. And by doing so, I realized I flipped the 2 and 5 around in my head. So let's try again. Instead, I will go to row 1 and change that 3, 3, 5 to a 3, as I can't put a 5 there. Now I can go to town for real. I put in the 4 and then the 3. Now I did pencil in 1, 1, 2, and 2, 4. I can't put in the 3 there anymore. But in the first column, row 8, I can put the 3 there. I then notice that 1 can only go in one spot, so I put it in, I put it in row 8. Yeah, notice that 2 in column 8. This means that I must put a 4 in the last spot, and the 2 goes in column 2, row 8. I also put in the 4 in row 5, and then change row 4 to have the the 5 in last spot and 1 in first column, 4, and then 6. Notice I'm putting in all of these numbers because I can. I'm pretty much just solving it at this point. And there we have it. Whoops. Like that. We have solved our first hard brick, a variant of Sudoku. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. Sometimes it just takes a little thinking, but thinking is good for everyone. I I thank you. Thank you for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and share so that I can hopefully get off of disability. Um, I hugely appreciate it. Thanks.